Cameras are usually supposed to capture memorable moments, like in weddings, graduations, Halloween parties, and even birthday parties. But that is not always the case. Some unlucky moments caught on camera have left people laughing hysterically, while other moments have evoked fear and panic among others. This is because they've been filmed in some weird positions, doing weird things, or appearing in weird situations or undergoing weird circumstances. Today in this video, we will show you some unbelievable moments ever caught on camera. You will appreciate how far technology has taken us. But before we begin, show us some love by clicking on the subscribe button for more of our amazing content. Give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our weekly uploads. Let's get it on! Number 1. A stone bench. Kids are adorable, no doubt. They bring joy and occasionally annoy their caretakers with some of their mischievous antics, like this young boy who got himself into a mess by putting his head in a hole of a small stone bench in China's town of Heilongjiang. The playful boy put his head in the hole jokingly, only to find out that he could not pull it out. The people nearby quickly came to his rescue, but after noticing they couldn't help the shaken boy, they were left with no option but to call firefighters, who responded urgently. The firefighters themselves found it impossible to use a machine to break the small stone bench and were forced to use their hands to avoid secondary injuries. They managed to remove the boy's head after 20 minutes. A medical examination of the young boy showed no significant health worries, thank heavens. But we hope the boy learned a lesson or two from the scare. Number 2. A washing machine. Thanks to technology, manual jobs such as cleaning that astonishingly dirty apron by use of bare hands is a thing of the past. Washing machine invention came to the rescue of many soft hands and properly polished nails. But most importantly, that small electric machine has saved millions of marriages. If you don't know what I mean here, go ahead and ask your married neighbors. One man in China has a different opinion when it comes to washing machines. On May 29, 2016, this Chinese guy found himself in a nasty situation after trying to fix a broken washing machine. He initially thought that something might have been stuck inside the drum, so he decided to check it out by sticking his head inside the machine. As fate, or possibly science had it, he wasn't able to pull out his head. His roommate found him head stuck with legs out and immediately thought of lubricating the drum with soap, hoping his friend would slide his head out just like that. Sadly, that rescue mission failed, almost with flying colors. So the firefighters had to intervene and spent the next 40 minutes trying to rescue the guy. Luckily for him, he just left with a few scratches. Number 3. A speeding car. What would you do if your truck decided to take you on an unwanted location? Or let's just say when you try to drive under the influence of adult consumables. A Michigan man turned into one of the most wanted men in town after trying out an insanely stupid stunt that of course failed. The man, identified as William Edmonds, tried spinning his tires while outside a BP gas station in Michigan, only for his truck to run straight at the convenience store, destroying a fair share of the goods in the shelves. Unaware that the cameras were all on him, William tried to cover his awful mistake by plucking off his plate and walking off as if he had done absolutely nothing worth apologizing for. The police officers caught up with him a day later, and guess what he said? Poor William said that he got stuck in the car and only noticed that he had run into the store after making it out. He was charged with reckless driving and leaving the scene of an accident. Edmonds was later released on a $5,000 cash bond. Never try spinning tires when high. Number 4. A car stuck in running water. Now, this was a real-life threatening situation. Dramatic footage shows police officers saving 3 women and a dog from a car stuck in running water. The timely intervention happened in Austin, Texas in 2019. The car appears stuck on a low water bridge crossing. Were the officers to delay only a few more minutes, a series of unfortunate events would have obviously followed the already dire situation. One of the officers, braving the current, takes a rope and a life jacket and makes his way towards the stranded car. The first and second woman leave the car to safety nice and easy, but the third, accompanied by her dog, causes panic when they take a fall on the raging waters. The recording officer rushes to their rescue on time. Just when everything appears to be okay, the dog slips off the woman's hands and heads back to the water. Luckily, The officer and the woman soothes him back to safety. In the end, all 3 women are saved from the unforgiving jaws of death. Number 5. A claw machine. Parenting is not as easy as many think, and from this footage of a seriously worried mother, we can almost ascertain that fact. Police officers in Allentown were called to rescue a young boy who got stuck in a toy claw machine at a laundromat. From the footage, 2 kids are seen playing in the store before one decides to explore the claw machine from the inside. He gets in easily and comfortably, but when his mom tries to pull him out, she notices that it's kind of impossible. Shaken, perturbed, and confused, the woman walks up and down before others gather to help her. Police, paramedics, and some kind-hearted civilians appear to work hand in hand to save the little boy. After a few minutes of push and pull, the boy is saved and the worried mother appears seriously relieved. Number 6. A toddler swing. Weddings are one of the most memorable events in our lives, but occasionally other weird moments add flavor to the already sugar rush scene, like in the case of this groomsman who decided to tuck himself in a toddler swing. This guy unexpectedly turned a photo session into a playground, thanks to his childishness. He had to be pulled out of the swing by his fellow groomsmen, much to the excitement of his colleagues. Such light moments make life somehow enjoyable. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section below. Number 7. The toilet drama. The use of the toilet is probably the most private affair, apart from a relationship and a bank balance, but not in the case of Gracie Henderson, who had his hand stuck in a toilet bowl while trying to retrieve a bracelet. The video shows the woman being rescued hours after trying to pull her hand out of a toilet without success. Medics were later called to save Gracie, and now everyone in the neighborhood knew that she was in the toilet. As much as she was trying to save her favorite piece of jewelry, the privacy is pretty much thrown out the window. The paramedics had to pluck the whole toilet bowl, then head outside to carefully break it without injuring Gracie. Luckily, her hand came out with all 5 fingers intact. So next time something slips into the loo, just let it be. Number 8. A seatbelt mischief. What should you do when something that is supposed to protect you is actually trying to kill you? That's precisely what happened on October 12, 2019, when a young girl in Texas got herself tangled up with a seatbelt, so much so that she wasn't able to safely and efficiently remove it. The girl, who was driving with her mother, instantly panicked after her efforts to alight the car proved futile. As her mom tried to untie her, they appear to both share a distant laugh, but later opted to call firefighters for help. The rescue mission involved some twists and turns, but eventually the girl was rescued. Is it because she tied the seatbelt wrongly, or was it just one of those bad moments? Number 9. The window thief. When those biblical 40 days of thievery elapses, nothing seems to stand in the way of justice. This was the case with a man who got stuck in the window while trying to break into someone's home to pick a few things that he didn't buy. I mean, we are talking a thief here. The unlucky South African burglar got the beating of his life, and from the video footage, he likely went home with distorted kneecaps. He is heard wailing like a small baby, and the man serving him with unlimited pain in the knees doesn't seem bothered. Before planning to steal things that don't belong to you, think about what you'd feel if the same thing happened to you. And number 10, the tree boy. Truth be told, no child hasn't attempted scaling a tree in their backyard. That behavior occurs naturally in kids. They climb up and slide down in that order. After all, that's the closest they can to imitate Spider-Man. In the video footage, 6-year-old Major Ashmore is seen stuck on the top of a 50-foot tree in their backyard. After scaling the large tree, branch after branch, Major realizes that going back down wasn't going to be easy, so he turns to his mom to call for help. The North Carolina Fire Department urgently responded to the call and eventually rescued the boy. One of them admits that this was the first case of a person stuck on a tree that they've responded to in 23 years. Most of the time, they're called to rescue cats. Young Major definitely learned a valuable lesson and promised never to climb trees again. Did you enjoy our video? Which unbelievable moment caught on camera did you find the most thrilling and why? Well, if you enjoyed our video, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more of our amazing content. Give us a like, share the video, And don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates on weekly uploads. We value your feedback. Feel free to share your opinion with us in the comments section below.